Do these jingles take you back to the ice cream truck coming around the corner? Now you can easily make your favourite childhood dessert with the Breville Smart Scoop. It's the first compressor ice cream maker with load sensing that lets you set and forget. This banana frozen yogurt recipe is one of many sure crowd-pleasing favourites that are included in the recipe section of the instruction booklet. Place the paddle securely into the 1.5 quart bowl. The outside needs to be completely dry or the water can turn to ice and cause it to get stuck. Pour the mixture into the ice cream bowl and place it into the Smart Scoop. Then choose from the 12 hardness settings. Turn the dial to the right for harder textured dessert like gelato or ice cream, and dial to the left for softer sorbet and this frozen yogurt. If you want to tailor to your preferred consistency, or for a pre-timed recipe, you can mix in manual mode. The optional pre-cool function can be used before both manual and automatic settings and only takes about 10 minutes to cool. That same button can activate the child lock by holding it down for 2 seconds. To make it faster, I'm definitely going to press pre-cool. Great for entertaining, the Keep Cool setting will keep the consistency of the dessert by chilling and churning for up to 3 hours. There's also an option to switch between Fahrenheit and Celsius. But to alert you to when your dessert's ready, the big decision remains to choose from the jingles, beeps, or a mute option. But that doesn't really scream ice cream. Ice cream usually takes about 50 minutes to churn and chill. But if your recipe calls for chocolate chips, fresh fruit or flavourings, there'll be a ding at about 3 to 5 minutes just before your ice cream reaches its desired consistency. When it's done, remove blade will flash. Use the included spatula to remove the frozen dessert from the bowl into a freezer container. You can immediately serve, or since it's all natural and free from stabilisers and preservatives, it will store for 1 week in the freezer. To prevent ice crystals from forming, put plastic film directly over the top before storing in the freezer. The bowl should be hand washed. Use the included bottle brush to clean inside of the scraper blade. The Smart Scoop, brought to you by the food thinkers at Breville.
Hi, I'm Mary Rogers, and this is the Cuisinart Gelateria ice cream sorbet and gelato maker. It's beautifully designed, it's really compact, it's so simple and easy to use. Let me show you what comes with your ice cream maker. This is your integrated lid, and inside the lid, this is the removable cup. It's also a measure, so it goes up to half a cup. And you'll notice it also has a little hole here so that as you're adding, let's say, the nuts at the end of the cycle, you can just pour them through that little opening right there. This is your paddle, and it's used for all types of ice cream. I'm just going to put this on the side. This is your 2-quart freezer bowl, and we recommend that you put this in the freezer at least overnight for the best result. There's your paddle and the lid. Now on the front of the machine, you'll notice there's several functions. The first is ice cream, the next is gelato, and the last is sorbet. And each one of these pre-programmed options runs at a different speed for the optimal results. So first you have ice cream, and it will come up preset on 25 minutes, but you can adjust this all the way up to an hour or down if you prefer. And you just turn it on when you're all done choosing your time. Then you have gelato. It's a preset for 30 minutes. Same thing, just turn it on. You notice for gelato, it turns a little slower. And the last one is sorbet, which the recommended time is 40 minutes. You just turn it on and it starts. And what will happen is, this is so simple and easy to use. It takes all of the questionability out of making these frozen desserts. The great thing about it is it shuts off when it's done, and you can just enjoy your ice cream. Has a beautiful stainless steel finish. It's really nice and compact, and it couldn't be more fun to make ice cream at home. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put the ingredients together to make an ice cream, and this happens to be butter pecan. I'm just going to put this back in here, And the first ingredient is your milk. So put that in with the sugar and the salt. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to whisk this until the sugar dissolves. This is really simple and easy to do. This is such a fun thing to do with kids too, to show them how much fun and how simple and easy it is to make ice cream. The great thing about ice cream, making it at home, you know exactly what type of ingredients go in. If you prefer to use organic milk or organic sugar or whatever ingredients you have in your home, it's great. So that's the heavy cream. I'm just going to whisk that and then whisk in finally the vanilla. Now, normally what we recommend that you do is let this basically come together and let the flavors incorporate. And that takes about 2 hours, or you can leave it in the fridge overnight. But today, because we're going to be making this immediately, I'm not going to actually do that. So I'm just going to pour this into this pitcher just so it's a lot easier to get it in the ice cream maker so I don't make a mess. And you can see that the sugar was dissolved really well. So what I'm going to do is take this lid off, pour this inside, and then what I'm going to do is choose ice cream. It's preset on 25 minutes, and I'm going to hit start. And you saw how quickly that came together. In 25 minutes, you're going to have a beautiful, luscious ice cream. So our ice cream just finished churning, and then I just want to mention these happen to be the pecans that we had out earlier. All you need to do is towards the very end of the mixing cycle, just add these a little bit at a time for some extra taste. And look how beautiful that is. Who doesn't love a cool ice cream any time of year? I know I do. Today it's like 92 degrees out and I'm melting, so I definitely want to taste this and cool off. That's really rich. I like the extra crunch with the nuts. I like nuts in my ice cream. It couldn't be easier to make fresh homemade ice cream with ingredients that you can control right at home with the Cuisinart Gelateria ice cream sorbet and gelato maker. Hi, I'm Mary Rogers, and this is your Cuisinart ice cream maker attachment for your stand mixer. It's so simple and easy to use, and it's fun too. So this is your bowl. Make sure that you put the bowl in the freezer. We say overnight, up to 24 hours is great. You just place this on the stand mixer like so and twist. And then what you're going to do is, I'm just going to lift this up so you can see. You're going to put your adapter piece on by just sliding it on like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pick one of your paddles. This happens to be the one to make items from raw fresh fruit, and this is the one to make ice cream. I'm just gonna, you just pop this out by pulling on it and placing in the ice cream paddle. So this paddle is for more fresh fruit. This is for ice cream. So you're just gonna put your paddle into the bottom of the bowl. You're gonna lower the mixer head so that it engages with the paddle, and that's what's gonna turn it. Gonna turn it on. And then all we're going to do is add our batter. This is already ready to put right into your stand mixer. Just follow the instructions in the IB for recipes. This happens to be a salted caramel. We're just going to pour that in. Like so. And then what we're going to do is, this happens to also be some like added caramel sauce. I'm going to pour that in. Just for a little extra added flavor. So what's going to happen now is you are going to let this mix until it becomes thick and it's aerated. And then what we suggest that you do, you can eat it right away, of course. We suggest you do is remove it from this bowl, put it into an airtight container, and put it in the freezer for at least an hour, and it'll harden up even further. If you prefer, like I said, you could eat it right away. The other thing I forgot to mention, because I want you to be able to see into the mixing bowl today, is this is your splash guard. This goes on top of your bowl, and you can also add ingredients through here when you're making your ice cream. So there you have it, the Cuisinart ice cream attachment. What could be more fun than using your stand mixer to make ice cream?